Hi, this is Sean Murray, principal at West Hempstead Middle School, and I'm here to share a couple of my favorite children's books with you today. The first book I'm going to read is Acoustic Rooster and His Barnyard Band by Kwame Alexander. And when I'm done with this children's book, I'm going to read a selection from his young adult novel in verse, The Crossover. So, without further ado, Newberry Award and Coretta Scott King Award-winning author Kwame Alexander. Acoustic Rooster and His Barnyard Band. Acoustic Rooster sat outside, strumming his bass guitar. He practiced jazz all summer long, so he could be a star. Now every year about this time, Farmer announced his plan to hold a barnyard talent show and find the farm's best band. Acoustic Rooster asked to join Thelonious Monkey's crew, but Farmer's rules prevented that because they lived at the zoo. Mules Davis led an orchestra that featured 3 cool cats. Ella Fitzgerald had a trio, but Rooster couldn't scat. Rooster was feeling kind of blue, then heard a baby grand. "I have a great idea," he said. "I'll start my own jazz band." So he went to see his cousin, a pianist of great fame. He found him on the riverbank. Duck Ellington's his name. Duck took him to the Cotton Club to hear Bee Holiday sing. Bee said, "Honey, I'll join your band as long as you can swing." A drummer with a big old smile was itching for a gig. "I've got cowbells and conga drums. I'm a percussion pig." "Mighty fine to meet you," said Pig. "I'm Pancho Ernesto Cruz." Duck told him, "Friend, your name's too long. Pork chop is what we'll use." The talent show began, with Mules blowing his bebop horn. Then Ella followed with a song as sweet as candy corn. Acoustic Rooster's band performed a bossa nova tune. The hen from Ipanema made the barnyard chickies swoon. The band's encore came round midnight in grand finale style. Acoustic Rooster's jazzy riff drove the barnyard wild. When at last the votes were tallied, Mules Davis won first prize. Rooster and his band placed second, and tears swam in his eyes. "We really got some buzz," Bee said. Then Mules headed their way. The words he spoke brought lots of smiles. "That Rooster sure can play." Acoustic Rooster headed home, his guitar in his hand. He didn't win the talent show, but he had the world's best band. And if you can get your hands on Acoustic Rooster, which I know is a title available in Epic, there's more information about the history of jazz and some of the singers and performers that are mentioned in the book. Now, for our older kids, including my middle school students, I want to read a little bit from The Crossover, which is, again, a novel in verse by the same Kwame Alexander, and it's a fantastic award-winning book. So a little bit from The Crossover. Warm-up. Dribbling. At the top of the key, I'm moving and grooving, popping and rocking. Why you bumping? Why you locking? Man, take this thumping. Be careful though, 'cause now I'm crunking, crisscrossing, flossing, flipping, and my dipping will leave you slipping on the floor while I swoop in to the finish with a fierce finger roll, straight in the hole, swoosh. Josh Bell is my name, but Filthy McNasty is my claim to fame. Folks call me that 'cause my game's acclaimed, so downright dirty it'll put you to shame. My hair is long, my height's tall. See, I'm the next Kevin Durant, LeBron, and Chris Paul. Remember the greats? My dad likes to gloat. I balled with Magic and the GOAT. But tricks are for kids, I reply. Don't need your pets, my game's so fly. Mom says, your dad's old school, like an old Chevette. You're fresh and new, like a red Corvette. Your game's so sweet, it's a crepe Suzette. Each time you play, it's all net. If anyone calls me fresh and sweet, I'd burn mad as a flame. But I know she's only talking about my game. See, when I play ball, I'm on fire. When I shoot, I inspire. The hoop's for sale, and I'm the buyer. And one more poem from this amazing novel. How I Got My Nickname. I'm not that big on jazz music, but Dad is. One day we were listening to a CD of a musician named Horace Silver, and Dad says, Josh, this cat is the real deal. Listen to that piano, fast and free, just like you and JB on the court. It's okay, I guess, Dad. Okay? Did you say okay? Boy, you better recognize greatness when you hear it. Horace Silver is one of the hippest. If you shoot half as good as he jams. Dad, no one says hippest anymore. Well, they ought to, 'cause this cat is so hip when he sits down, he's still standing, he says. Real funny, Dad. You know what, Josh? What, Dad? I'm dedicating this next song to you. What's the next song? Only the best song, the funkiest song on Silver's Paris Blues album, Filthy McNasty. And if you want more of that, go find the crossover at the library. Thanks, everybody. I hope you enjoyed.